sitting here chilling.
The raindrops started falling.
Man, what's your saying, brother?
Here comes the Shanna Cannon.
Are you down with raindrops and fuck niggas?
Yeah, man, I dodge them. I don't really dodge the raindrops all too often.
Yeah.
Is this the rain that I'm hearing in the mic?
Probably.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
That's good. That good shit.
Oh yeah, you can.
Like good ambiance.
This ain't that Key Sweat stuff.
Ooh, baby. All right, I got it's another good old topic that was out there talking about the. I don't know if y'all heard about that lady that was arrested in the park. You know what park it was? GA. We still didn't figure out what park it was, but she was arrested at the park. Her and the little boyfriend was out there chilling one night, and it was after hours. It apparently was some shootings and stuff going on prior to that.
Three women had got killed in the park.
Okay.
Wow.
That's why they had put that curfew out like that.
Okay. And apparently an officer pulled up on them and asked them what they were doing. They were standing outside their car, and he approached them and, asked random information, and they just told him they didn't know. And he said, okay, asked for the ID or whatever. Then he told him to give him a ticket. And then I think that's when all hell broke loose after that.
Well, he was humble. He didn't come,
He
like
wasn't
some
aggressive.
officers.
He didn't come aggressive. But he did talk. He tried to give them an opportunity to take this ticket. The dude was ready to take the ticket. The chick was like, no at first. And then when he started to be all...
What was the ticket for?
The ticket was a citation of saying that they were there at the parking lot.
After hours.
Yeah, violation of the curfew.
Park curfew was at 11.
Now, mind you, he did walk up to the car and said, oh, they look like they got out-of-town plates. He asked them, did they know that the park was closed or whatever. They said they did not know about the curfew. So he said that, okay, cool. He walked back to the car, he asked him for the ID because you couldn't give him a citation or whatever. So he complied. The guy complied. The woman was finna comply, but she was like, no, I don't want no ticket. Then she started running off, blah, 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 blah. What's this for? I need your, what she say? She
Your
needed
badge
ID,
number.
Badge number
and all that stuff.
She was doing too much.
So do they both get citations or is just the
They
driver?
gave
Yeah,
both
they
of them
both get
citations.
They were both standing outside the car.
They were pretty much.
So
when
he
he
was
walked
supposed
up,
to tell
what
them.
he did was he said, see y'all got
They have signs up at the park.
They do. Every park.
And so
Maybe state
I
park.
noticed, but y'all
Yeah, they
was
were.
parked
I
past
think it was
curfew.
state
I think, well, yeah, it had to be a state
Level
park.
six.
It had to be a state
Yeah.
park.
They said, okay, thank you. Like they just assumed that he was gonna let him go. And so
But when he did say y'all need to leave, and I think that's why they said, thank you, okay, we finna leave. But then he said, I need to give y'all a ticket.
no, yeah, he just asked for their ID. He asked for their ID because at this point he detained them because you are suspicious activity. You after curfew. So when he took the IDs and traded back, he told the guys like, okay, y'all can be cited for being in the park after hours or whatever. And then the guy asked the question first. He's like, do I have to sign this? He said, well, if you don't sign it, you go to jail.
Take you to jail.
That's the first warning. So
He was like, all right.
so when he started signing his ticket, she's at the passenger side, back at the passenger side of the car. And so he told her to come back over. And when she came back over, he's like, you're being cited for being in the park after hours or whatever. And so she was like, do I have to sign this? Well, I'm not going to sign, I don't have to sign this.
I
It's
think
like,
she said, I'm not signing it. And what's your badge number?
She
And that's what his name was, bad.
refused to sign it basically. So it's like, okay, if you don't, are you basically saying, are you refusing to sign this ticket? So and once she refused, he told her to put her hands behind her back. And when he went to go handcuff her, she started resisting. And then at that point is when she started to say, okay, I'll sign the ticket now. See,
But he hadn't gave her 2 opportunities though.
right. So with that being said, at that point now you don't have that option anymore. Because I
Right.
gave you your options up front and you chose
The worst
two
thing.
evils. So in my opinion, she got what she deserved. She,
In my opinion too.
Which was a citation or like?
no,
she
she
went
went to
to
Now she
jail.
going to
She
jail.
resisting
Oh,
arrest.
she went to jail.
Yeah, he had it on video. He
She
slammed her.
chose to go to jail. that
Well,
night.
she wouldn't go down when he was trying to tell her to
Right.
stop
She wouldn't
resisting.
even turn around.
And he well, I guess he clipped her down so he can get her hands on her back. And she was just screaming and this and that and all that other shit. And he started calling for backup, I guess, and try to lock her up and just tell her you had the opportunity. I was trying to give you the opportunity, but you didn't want to sign. So I'm taking you to jail now.
But they posted the first little clip of just him handling her on the ground, so everybody went crazy.
Oh, that's
She
right.
did it, but
Yeah,
she was resisting arrest.
Oh, okay, I see
Well, see,
that.
that's what the media does, though.
And then when they showed the full body cam, now everybody changed their mind. Okay, you know,
Yeah.
he didn't do nothing wrong.
See, when I see stuff like that, I always wait for the other shoe to drop. I ain't just flying off the handle and stuff. I
Right.
seen somebody black get slammed down in the news.
Especially in
It,
this day and
it
age.
sounds harsh. I know it sounds harsh, my people. But we do sketchy ass shit
We do.
and think we ain't. If we get caught, motherfucker ain't supposed. Oh well, you go on about your business. We can't do sketchy shit.
And think it's okay. I
Listen,
mean, the man
we
did
can't
his
do
job.
sketchy shit
Right.
and think it's okay
Like-
sometimes.
my thoughts on that, I feel you, but at the same time, I feel like he could have just told them let them go on and go about their business. They weren't doing nothing. You gave them that warning. You didn't really have to ask them for their ID. You could've just
But
told them
he
to
was
go about
doing his
their
job.
But that's his
And
job.
he got a body cam. So
But
what
we-
if they?
business. But this is the thing. To me, I feel like when it's doing your job, the right thing to do your job. But when we need you to
That's
do
the
your
job you're
do your
getting
job.
paid to do.
But when
It's
we need you to
always-
do
I
your job,
mean,
you're not doing your job.
And maybe he's
You don't
doing
understand
his
that's your
job. We don't know. Every officer
That's
is
why I say
always
it's
out.
my opinion.
All
It's
of,
still my
all of it
opinion.
is, all it is, what everybody's saying is opinion. But
Yeah.
the fact of the matter is,
I mean, she
they
still
were
went to jail
in the-
regardless.
They were in the park after hours, which is
It's
a
against the law.
Against the law.
violation of city ordinance.
But if you already
But every park
they didn't know.
has that sign up. I don't care. I've seen every park I've seen
that's
the
has a
part.
sign. The park
It doesn't
closes
matter.
at such
It
time.
doesn't matter whether they noticed it or not.
Right.
If, and it's their job to know the laws of the land if they're going to. So
And that's
if
what we
they
gotta
don't
start
know
doing.
That's on them.
How many people actually think about that wherever
It
they go?
doesn't matter what you
I mean,
think
that's
about
like the
it or
Brittany
not.
But
Griner
how many
case.
people actually
You better
care
start
about
learning where
where
you
they go?
going.
Most people don't, but it
Okay, then,
doesn't.
so
but
the
it
average
doesn't-
person
but-
don't always think about it like that every day.
Right, but the average person will end up just like her.
True.
If they continue to do the shit